Okay, I think my speaker's on. Hi there. Good evening, guys. So it's Sunday today, and futures is open, and it looks like we are kind of coming down of the market. So I don't know. We can measure the weakness and see how this thing goes. I have ES here in 15 minutes. Okay, so how I would view this is that we could this could be a second leg already and it's going up, or this could be a continuation of this, low in here. So now, what now if that was the actual high from there, if we were about to pull up? So I'm looking at, like, maybe we could return to 4170 as long as we don't, go above the pivot. Then this thing is still short. Now, I would like to, I mean, this is a good entry right now at the BWAP, and then targeted slow the 4160 in order one in all the way to 4146 at that level. So in saying that, we need to actually get this thing past at 4160, then we can definitely hit this targets. Okay. And Rob has this target as well in 15 minutes, 4158 right there in ES. So here's NQ. I'm going to do the same thing as NQ. We might have continuation all the way down. I'm not for sure, since this one is, it looks like kind of went up a little bit and then, you know, um, kind of stopped there. I don't like that kind of, I don't like that a bit. How about that? This one is, I would treat it the same. So it's not going to be a whole lot of move. Okay, so this is like testing yesterday's low, probably targeting this low here at the 13,946 there. And this is going to be short. If I were you, I would like to short at the VWAP there and target this low, this recent low right here at the 39. What is this? 39. 13,977. Okay, once we reach that low, then definitely 13,971. You count it and you just need to trace all the way there. And probably we'll go to 13,939, and that's close to S2 level. And for my bot subscribers, uh, you can do your bot tonight. Um, you know, Actually, RTY is also a good one where it shorted at open and it hit on S1. Right now, it's kind of long on S1 level, so uh, it's good. And as far as the NQ, I did a trade, and I'll show you in a little bit. So this is RTY here. So if we have continuation on breaking down, we are looking at, so let's say that that's the high. Possibly we reach the 2233 there, 2240 to 2233, and possibly the slow. Now we need to break the slow first at the S1 level, the 22 46 there to kind of, lead us into lower lows. If not, then we could probably retrieve and hit that pivot there back to the high, and this can go sideways um, tomorrow as well. So it looks like a big W there. This one it's a W formation. So if we don't break this could go back to the high where it's at, and we'll possibly reach this recent high again from Friday. So that's what I'm kind of, it's all about retracing lows and the highs, because we're actually nearly high in the indices where RTY is kind of sideways. I don't know. It was breaking down the last time where NASDAQ and ES is going down. So for now, wherever it's leading to, that's where we're going. All right. Otherwise, if it didn't break and it started to go up again, you need to just go back to wherever it's going. Make sure you have the crossover there of the 3 and 8s if you're using it on scalping. And if you're using a 5 minutes on a 32 HMA, use that. You gotta go above it in order to go long and trace it all the way to BWAP and all the way to pivot. That's how you do it. So um, 2240 and up to 2233 is my target in RTY. So let's look at our YM. Zhao is the same thing as well. You know, it has this big M pattern here. Uh, this kind of coming down to the lows. So I am looking at 33.99.11, 33.848 as my target, and that was pivots from yesterday's. Oh, not yesterday. I'm sorry, Friday. That's going to be my target there on YM. What else? Let's go to silver. Let's see what's happening in silver. So, ooh, oh my gosh. See, this is the issues in silver. The minute they back to, um, all right. So see this low right here? This is important. This is why like the last minute when it hit that level, um, so here, I mean, 20, we already reached that, okay, 25, 75. That doesn't even mean anything now because this one can even go lower now. So, all right, so that recent low to high there, I might as well measure that thing where it's going. So this look like it's going to, um, I'm looking at 25.64.7 to 25.509 in silver there. Now, if you want to use your pivots, you can definitely use the pivots. It's actually going to do really well to tag all those pivot levels on silver. GC is probably the same thing too. So this is like amazing to me where, okay, reach the high and then it's low. So what now? So we are on a sideways mode. So if we hit this level and if we didn't break down the pivot, then we're okay. Otherwise, this is what I was thinking. This could go down since this is like recently down. Hit that high. Okay, fine. Let's go back to where it's like the low. So this is like on the M pattern, I think. All right. So I am looking at this 73 to the 70 area in gold as far as targeting wise. And if we break that low, I'm going to be looking at this low right here, 1764 there. And I think that this is just a pullback. This could be meaning a pullback and then this would go higher again Tuesday. I'm not certain, okay, because we need to pass 1800 to get this thing going on gold. That's very important. Slightly pullback is good, but not breaking the lows on the recent low right in the 1760. We do not want it to get down there. So that's GC for you if you want to go short. Uh, short of the BWAP. Okay, that's the only thing that if this thing go back to above the BWAP, then you don't want to go short there. You want to go long because it's still uptrending long. Okay, it didn't break the slow. That's the thing. Okay. Let's look at CL. So crude is pulling back. So here, if you want to use your bought in crude, you can. This is actually, I'm looking at S3 level in crude, probably to 62.50 to 62.29. Okay, that's my target there. And lastly, RBOB. So RBOB here, it's on S2 now, so this could probably go to S3, you know, all the way down to S4 could be. So I'm looking at probably 2.0258, 2.0206 in gasoline futures. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Now, here's what I was take that off. So this is what I have on NQ on the current bot that we were working on, or we're not working on BWAP 8. We have it for a while. So I have a 42 target, a 42.6 targets here. So this one at entry, it's shorted and it kind of got stopped out there, and it went here. Oh, hold on, where is it? Okay, so what happened here, 13,988.50 on the BWAP 8. It got stopped out there. All right, that stopped here because it went turnaround. So you probably lost like 3 points there. And then went long here, right? So long here 91.50 and then reached the target to 14 on 02 there. So here again, so here, actually, it shorted the view at 88, and then it closed it out at 92. So you actually lost like 4 points there, and then shorted again, and then went long, and 94 long, and then it hits the profit target. So for NQ now, this is probably going to be shorting again here, and targeting whatever is supposed to be targeting there. I really like the BWAP 8 because it actually will, rake about um, 50 points, 60 points to even 80 points for the night at sometimes. Okay, so that's just how BWAP 8 works. And this actually just goes from 6 p.m. till midnight for NQ. It's only dedicated to the NASDAQ just because I kind of know how it works and how many ticks it runs. So it's has good probability that it will hit the target every time. Whenever we go in between this equilibrium on the BWAP. Anyway, so the pivots are not going to be running until later at midnight on the NQ and RTY, just because that's just how I do. Uh, it's more volatile on the opening on the EU session, so it's better. So anyway, have a good night, guys. Thanks.